Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3 here today on the channel. We're back with episode 3 of our Game of Thrones modded campaign as young Griff. We're playing as Aegon Targaryen, the son of Rhaegar and Elia Martell. Alright, so here today we have to deal with Stannis Baratheon and his fate, along with his daughter Shireen, and what we do with the Stormlands and their vassals. So like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Okay, so we now sit the Iron Throne with our Queen Marjorie. We've managed to get rid of Tommen. He is now dead, and Mace joined the Night's Watch with Cersei being banished. I have 2 children, and now we have to deal with the Stormlands. Now, so if we get rid of Shireen and Stannis, technically Myrcella takes the Stormlands. She's already bent the knee to me. She holds the Westerlands. But being half Baratheon, she has a claim to those lands. She's one of the only legitimate Baratheons left. Now the thing is, right, do we expose her secret or not? I don't know. So we'll ask Stannis to join the Night's Watch, or we're going to have to deal with him. Wait, Edric Storm isn't going to submit either, because we managed to capture him in the Siege of Storm's End, so we want to try and get rid of him. And then, okay, so Edric Storm won't take the black. He will be now dealt with. You have to be just sometimes. Shireen, oh, okay, we're going to have to get rid of her too. Won't take the vows. Won't join the sisters. She is now gone too. And now Stannis should join the Night's Watch and meet up with Jon. Okay, so he's lost his title, and we've lost Dragonstone too. Okay, so I could have given it to the Estemonts, however, maybe I just allow Myrcella to rule, because she's also married to a Martell, so the Martells will rule the Westerlands and the Stormlands. She did bend the knee to me though. Tommen we had to get rid of because he wouldn't join the Night's Watch. So Myrcella, the daughter of Jaime and Cersei. Okay, so it actually goes to the Estamont if they die out. So maybe we just leave that then. We're trying to bring peace and stability to Westeros. We're playing as a just young Griff. I don't want to rule with fire and blood. That's why I married Marjorie already, the queen to 2 other kings, the 3rd queen she's been. I have the crown of the Conciliator, not the Conqueror, as Daenerys is in Pentos with Illyrio Mompatis and her children, and the dragons are in Essos. Okay, so we need a new steward. Let's try and bring one in. Strongbox is probably the best. We need a new Master at Arms, a Valyrian soldier called Aemond. And we'll go with a new Master of Ships too. So I think we'll go by a mixture of merit and renowned. And then we've got to deal with the Riverlands and the Vale. I've had another son. We'll call him Balon. Unfortunately, my son Jaehaerys died. A little bit of irony. Aenys. But we've got a lot of good traits now with Marjorie and myself. Okay, so Myrcella rules the Reach and the the Westlands and the Stormlands through her Baratheon father and her mother Cersei, who's actually died. Interesting. She still has Maya Stone as a sister. So let's have a look at the Baratheons. There's only 2 living members. She has a Martell daughter. Interesting. So the only 2 is Stannis, yeah. Well, the thing is, we had to get... Wait, she married the other fossil way. Oh, because then there's the red and the green apple thing. Interesting. Okay, yeah, Stannis would have refused. That's the thing. So it could pass to the Estemonts eventually. So we'll leave it at that. And also, she married Trystane of House Martell. So my cousin. So, yeah, I think we leave her. So Tyrion has actually fled to Dorne and married Arianne. So Torrhen hasn't got his affliction. So, interesting. So the Lannisters have just put themselves really well. For some reason, the Crakels hold Storm's End. Oh, it's because they are the regent of them. Interest in the Boars rule. Anyway, we've still got to deal with Arya Stark, who's calling herself Queen of the Riverlands, and we've got to deal with the Arryns. I think we'll go for the Arryns here today because they hold Harrenhal. Because as you can see here, there's a huge chunk, and then the Farrings and Tarth are for some reason independent. We'll have to look at to go against them. I don't know why they're not a part of my kingdom. Maybe because if it's a bug or something. I don't know. Anyway, Robert Arryn of the Vale. Whoa, 18. He looks crazy. His primary heir is Harold Harding. Interesting. And Arya Stark rules the Riverlands. I think we go after... Yeah, I think we're going to go... I would go to war with the Riverlands because technically that's closer. However, because Harrenhal is under Peter Baelish in their control, we're going to have to get rid of Harrenhal and that territory first, the heart of the Riverlands, before we can move into the Riverland itself. Okay, so Aegon has declared war upon sweet Robin of the Vale, and we're going to make the young falcon bend the knee. And yeah, we'll see. We could actually give rise to House Harding too, potentially. I'm not too sure. Okay, so let's raise our banners and look to go to war with the Vale. Now, we should be able to get a lot of points, because thankfully they've taken a lot of Riverland territory. Sir Meryn Trant has passed away, so we're going to need a new Kingsguard member. We're slowly... well, it's just through natural causes. We're slowly getting rid of Cersei's Queensguard. Okay, so let's intercept this Vale army. Roland Storm Connington. Lord of the Red. I think Ronald Connington, we appoint to the Kingsguard. Young Griff. Obviously, my father... Well, my adoptive father, John Conn, basically raised me. So, Ronald is going to be quite happy. That's why I'm called Young Griff of Griffin's Roost. Okay, so we're fighting... Whoa. Jon Royce. Whoa! What the heck? Oh my god. We're going to need way more reinforcements after that. Would you believe it? We've just lost the battle there. 38, Jon Royce. Got the old gods with him. Oh my god. Okay. Just absolutely crushed me. I think I just gave rid of Balerion's skull there by accident, just skipping through. 70 years of age. Jon Royce of Runestone. Absolute Chad. Crushed Aegon. Okay. So we're going to move back to the Red Keep. I'm going to get some Ironwood spears. Another 10,000 too. House Ironwood being one of our major supporters. Okay, let's move and go again against Royce with the help of the Dornish. And we've only just beaten them yet there. Yikes. So although that Robert Arryn is ruling as a sickly lordling, Jon Royce, absolute Chad, runestone infused armor. The old gods are smiling in front of him. Also, he must be getting a buff because of the God's Eye there. And the the old god's magic there. We've also got like Greenman and Antlerman and stuff. Yeah, maybe that was it. Why he won. That's too funny. Too many coincidences there. Alright, we're going to siege Harrenhal and take it. Although Peter Baelish helped us. Cousin's love. Okay. So Princess Arianne wants to persuade us. 35. She's married to Tyrion. Although Aegon probably wants to, no, it's probably not good for Westeros and the Seven Kingdoms that we're trying to rebuild. So, no, we're going to basically stop that. Maybe his descendants might be a little bit kooky though. Alright, Massey wants to come in and bend the knee. Harrenhal is about to fall. And we'll go down and deal with the Arryns again. Nice, we got them on the back foot. Let's try and take as much territory in and around Harrenhal as we can. Because the thing is with the Vale, once you get past the Bloody Gate, it's actually quite hard to navigate through that mountainous terrain. So although the Arryns have Harrenhal and this surrounding territory here, it's actually a disadvantage to them because we're just like capping them. We will need to take the Eyrie at some point, but we'll allow the AI to try and take as much, and we've taken a good chunk in and around Harrenhal too. Okay, so we've just gone up to the Eyrie, and let's assault, which we use a lot of our men, but we should be able to wrap things up. And we've managed to capture Robert Arryn of the Vale. He's had a son, Crispin. We'll ask him to be our cupbearer and be a steward at King's Landing. A guest, in quotation in quotation marks. Okay, so, House Arryn has bent the knee. So then we've got a decision what to do with Robert Arryn. So who is... married a Frey. Man, the Freys and the bloody Lannisters are everywhere. So unfortunately we didn't imprison him. So Harold Harding could inherit, and then he's actually got a son who's half Frey. So I suppose we hold him. The thing is, Lord Robert Arryn's probably not going to last too long anyway. So I suppose we let him stay in the Vale. 12 living members? What? Oh, it's because it's the Cadet branch. He is feeble though, but he did have a son, which is interesting. Okay, so just giving a little bit ahead here. We need to replenish and repair before we go against Arya Stark, who calls herself Queen of the Riverlands. So the Stormlands have been subdued. We've managed to give it to Marcella Baratheon, who has married a Martell. So a Martell through Lannister and Baratheon blood will rule the Stormlands and the Westerlands with the last name Martell. Hilarious. I've had another son. I've had, what, 5 sons in a row? He's named Aegon. We'll call him Daemon, just to mix things up. But, yeah, we're pumping out kids. Okay, so there's a new Lord of Pentos. So what's happened there? So, did Illyrio die? Okay, so Daenerys has 2 children with Illyrio Monpassus, and she has a new spouse. So, I'm kind of happy that we're keeping the dragons over there. What happened to him? So his second son with... No, wait, the leader is not even his relative. Okay, so he had a bunch of other children. So Daenerys is just over there doing stuff. Okay. Alright, time to go to war with Arya Stark, as she calls herself the Queen of Riverrun. Jon is still alive. She has a son with the Lord of Piper. And Brynden is the last Tully. That's 70. Yikes. Poor guy. Edmure died early on. I don't even know if this is actually Arya Stark. So the Waynwoods actually have more of a claim after her. Interesting, interesting. We could go with Robert or... Oh yeah, because Robert Arryn is half Tully, isn't he? Technically. Okay, well, time to go to war with Arya Stark. Make her bend the knee, or otherwise she will be destroyed, I suppose. Alright, let's go into the Riverlands now. We can use Harrenhal as a forward operating post. Alaric of Ironwood, 49. Oh, nice. I finally become the head of the house. Really? I wasn't? But that means poor old Aemon Targaryen, the old dragon, at 115 years of age, has died. Oh, and there's a new ruler in the north. Roose Bolton has died. Ramsay is not legitimized. Interesting. So we've lost our Master of Whisperers. So it's bounced to Alasan, who is half Frey. Okay. Man, there's Freys everywhere. Freys in Rosbury too. Alright, let's get Aegon with 20,000 to move on in. And let's deal with this she-wolf. And let's try and bring in additional reinforcements too. Yeah, because Edmure is no more. So, it looks like the Waynwoods probably could rule. Marcella is learning Valyrian, which is interesting. Okay. And, okay, so... Oh, maybe in the north they were. Interesting. So, a half Frey, half Bolton is ruling the north. Oh, hang on, we're fighting for Riverrun now. Who's this? Jason the Red Eagle Mallister. It's not doing well. Looks like one of the Connington wants to help. Oh, Arik died. Oh no, he died in the battle for Riverrun. 41. He was a pretty good knight too. He's an absolute giant. Maybe that's why he got targeted. And we just lost there, by the way. Man, Aegon without his Dornish support is not doing well whatsoever. Timon 50, Mathos 49. I think I want to go with Morris. Although the others have better prowess, he's going to be on the Kingsguard longer. We just need to move back. Okay, so unfortunately, we've just lost to the Lannister. It seems like our enemy's vassals are doing quite well. A lowborn will rise to Kingsguard there. I guess we try and go back to try and take River Run. Who else can we bring in? It's just that prestige is so low. We can actually bring in Daenerys. Call a member of the house. She might now that Illyrio doesn't control her. But she's not... Yeah, she still has a liege. Which is interesting. Yeah, we're just allowing her to live in Pentos. Although she's my auntie. That line. Oh, wow, what's this? Prince John? Oh, a new Targaryen? Question mark. So, he's died, he's come back. And Prince Jon Snow. So we've got an option here. Oh, wow. I'm not entirely sure what to choose. I'm seated on the throne, ruling as I do, when a piece of news is offered to me in the seal of House Targaryen. As I read, my eyes widen with shock. It appears that Prince Jon of Dragonstone is in fact a Targaryen, like me, born to a union of Prince Rhaegar of the Iron Throne and Lyanna of the North during the War of the Usurper. He is known to be of royal descent. I look upon the parchment I was handed to. They see how it responds. A bit of family drama. Prince Jon has not acted against me, so he shall be allowed to live out his days at the wall. He must be put under house arrest. Prince Jon may join my court. To note, there's a station. Prince Jon has a claim. That is enough. I think, because legit, we know that R plus L does equal J. Or there's the whole baby swap thing is that Jon actually could be a Dane. Or maybe in the books that Daenerys was actually born at the Tower of Joy. Not Jon. There's all that stuff. But in the show, R plus L equals J. So I will offer him a position at my court. However, he might rival just against me. I think having a brother in another line... having him as the second born son of Rhaegar... Because I think technically, if we look at the age... Yeah, Aegon is older than Jon. So, yeah, we'll look to try and bring him in, but we'll see what he does, I guess. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So it's come to this. So rejecting my demands, the bastard Prince Jon has declared his intent to rule the Seven Kingdoms and calls his allies to uphold his claim. What a manner of promises he must have had. Interesting. He's crossed the line the die is cast. Either a true Targaryen or a false. This is over. Surely his banners will assemble. I shall destroy this pretender. Well, technically, we are fighting his sister, calling herself Queen of the Riverlands, so maybe that's emboldened him. But Prince Jon, my half-brother, is marching south with a wildling army looking to take the Iron Throne. Even this would be a cool campaign start point. Alright, well, hopefully we can beat Jon. We're going to be fighting my brother Jon Snow and trying to finish off this Riverland War in the next episode. Crikey, okay. Interesting. The thing is, if we win, we can't put him on the Night's Watch, can we? So, I don't know what we do with Jon. Anyway, not doing well in the Riverlands either. So, is Aegon's reign going to be ended soon? Who knows? All right, stay tuned for episode 4 coming out at the exact same time tomorrow. My name has been Simpzy, and the two dragons will go to war.